As someone who eats healthy pretty much every single day, I feel like the #1 complaint that I hear isn't about how people can't eat healthy or can't stick to a diet, but it's I can't spend that much money on food, which is exactly why I'm gonna show you today how I eat every single day to fit my macros, to stay in shape, to be quote unquote healthy, but for an extremely cheap price that literally anybody can afford with any type of job, no matter what you do. Because I'm telling you, it is way cheaper than you actually think, and these foods that you have to get are not going to break your bank at all. So I'm gonna be showing you every single meal I have when it comes to my pre-workout meal, my snack, lunch, dinner, things like that. Break down exactly how much it costs, exactly what's in it, what the macros are, and how I fit this into my diet every single day, so I can make it a little bit easier for you guys watching this video. But first up, we got my pre-workout snack. So I'm gonna show you guys, because what time is it? It's currently 10:29 in the morning, and I've been on more of a, well, this isn't like early morning, but for me, it's kind of like early morning gym grind. So I've been going a little earlier. I used to go a lot later, but now I go a little earlier. So I'm gonna show you guys my pre-workout meal, and it kind of works out better because I feel like my pre-workout meal is more like a breakfast to me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty proud of it. It's simple, but it's nice. So I'll see you guys there.
You're sexy, and that 80 got me wildin', girl, don't text me. I take that jet ski to the tropics, we get messy. Okay, your Birkin got some mileage, take my blessings. Okay, she poppin' Miley Cyrus, that's my bestie. Dollars falling, yeah, chain Miley, yeah, night crawling, yeah. To be honest, I was being modest. She want my body, I'ma take her to the island, this way.
Boom, just like that. God. My voice. Holy shit. Anyway, just like that, we got my favorite pre-workout meal, which is literally just, I mean, I showed you exactly what I put in it, but rice cakes I got from ShopRite. I think they were like $1.80, but I'll even round up to $2 for you guys. $2 rice cakes, banana, strawberries, peanut butter. Peanut butter is from Aldi, banana and strawberries and rice cakes are all from ShopRite. This is total. I did calculations, bro, so you guys can see. Obviously, I'm not doing like wholesale price for this stuff because, you know, I'm not eating the whole entire thing every single day, but daily. So this meal, rice cakes, 3 rice cakes, 40 cents. The peanut butter I used, 15 cents. The banana, 41 cents. And the strawberries, 30 cents. So altogether, this meal brings me to a whopping $1.26 for this whole entire pre-workout meal. That is not only gonna actually fuel me for my workout, but it actually tastes good. I actually look forward to eating this. And then you guys saw the pre-workout I'm taking, Condemned. This is a high stim pre-workout. I'm hitting chest, triceps, and shoulders, so push day pretty much. And I need that high stim energy. 350 milligrams caffeine in this. Would not recommend taking that every day. I don't. I only usually take it for chest days. I'll take it on an occasional back day. But other than that, I got my pre-workout meal. I'll take a bite for you guys just so you can see how good it is. Bro, something about peanut butter and banana, bro. Top tier combo. But other than that, I'm gonna finish this. Maybe I might record a little bit of my gym sesh, not sure yet, but if I do, I will see you then. If I don't, then I'll see you in my next meal, which would be my lunch. Might throw in a snack there. Usually for my snacks, I'll have like a protein bar, Greek yogurt, something along those lines. Protein shake, obviously. For now, I'm gonna house this and go to the gym. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Goodbye.
You had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, your feelings gotta go away.
The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow. To grow, you must suffer. Because I have this face that they see like, are you happy? What's wrong with you? I'm driven. I'm obsessed. He said, we live in a society where mediocrity is often rewarded. And he went on to say something about these men detest mediocrity. And I wanted to be a man that detests mediocrity. But whoever I am, you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me for who I am, because I need to change who I'm not. I call myself fat, because I was fat. And people don't wanna do that. They wanna say, oh, don't call yourself fat. Don't call yourself dumb. If you're not real and raw with who the fuck you are, nothing's gonna change. And in this nice new world that we live in, we wanna hear, you're just a little big. No, man, you might be fat. And it's okay to hear that from yourself and from everybody else. So that's where it started at. In my self-talk, it became so nasty and dirty that I almost liked the fact that I went 0.25. So it became from being defeated to like, man, all right, motherfucker, maybe tomorrow we can go 0.75. So I would take it like, who would even think about doing this? So I would sit in my couch saying,
All right, so we were back from the gym. As you guys see, I actually was able to record my whole workout, like 1 or 2 sets of each thing I did today. So you guys saw that, and my pump. And this is the heaviest I've been. This is like peak bulk for me. So I think I'm like around like 188. So that's what I'm be looking like right now. But I'm like starting my cut. That's why I'm starting my cut, but I'm not going aggressive cut probably for like another month. But right now, this is pretty much like my cutting food. I'm just still eating a little bit more, like my oatmeal, a few different things like that. But it is now lunchtime because it is 1:13 in the afternoon. I'm currently making it right now, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I be eating and how much it costs, obviously. So we got this rice. This is Aldi rice. I do 1 cup of the Aldi rice. Then I mix that with 8 ounces of this Aldi tilapia. It's like frozen. I put it in the air fryer for about 15 minutes. And that usually is plenty of time for it to cook. And then what I actually mix it with to just get some more protein in is an Aldi tuna packet. So you might be wondering, how much does this cost me? And I'm about to tell you, it cost me overall $3.07. The rice broken down into serving size cost me 27 cents. The fish broken down into serving size cost me $2. And the tuna is 80 cents per packet at Aldi. So as you guys can see, there's kind of a trend that Aldi has a lot of very cheap food you can get and make a lot of these meals with. I actually have a YouTube video, I'll pop it up right here, of everything I buy from Aldi, and it pretty much is the same. It was from like 8 months ago, but it's pretty much the same stuff that I buy right now. Maybe I buy like a few things differently, but overall it's pretty much the same. So if you guys want to see that video, it's on my channel as well. As you guys can see, everything's kind of cooking right now. I will update you guys when it's all out and I have it all prepared, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And I'll put all the macros up. I'll put up the macros of this whole meal right here. I'm gonna put up the macros of everything I eat throughout the day at the end of this video so you guys can see, as well as the total price for everything, obviously. Other than that, I will see you guys when everything's done, so goodbye for now. All right, so all the elements of the meal have been prepared. So now what we gotta do is the easiest part, and just mix them all together. Obviously, we got our 1 cup of rice right here, nice. Our tilapia that we just air fried. So it's 8 ounces of tilapia, give or take, all right? I don't like fully measure my food, but I just literally, well, I guess the rice I do, but this I just do off a serving size. Some days I might be getting a little bit less or a little bit more than 8 ounces, but realistically, it all evens out. So mix it up a little bit. Obviously, I like when my food tastes good, but bro, all I care about is my macros and what the food I'm eating is going to do to my body. If you want it to taste a little better, yeah, you could definitely season it more, do whatever, but then in my eyes, when I season things, and when I make my chicken later, you'll see I season it, because that's different. When I think of a lot of seasoning, I think of a lot of sodium. And when I think of a lot of sodium, I think of a lot of unnecessary bloating. With that being said, I try to limit it just a little bit. Time to fully contradict myself when it comes to sodium and put a tuna packet into this. So when I say that, it's because, there's only 290 milligrams sodium, so it's not too bad, but there's only 90 calories in this, 0.5 grams of fat, and another 12 grams of protein. So I have different flavors. This one is sweet and spicy, but I just like to add this in because it adds a little more protein. You're not really adding that many more calories, and it's just, why not? It's more food. It's more filling. Not a bad idea. I didn't always do this, but I started doing this last time I cut last year, and I enjoyed it. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. You don't really need me to show you this. I'm just showing you what I eat, and I'm just yapping because I like to yap and I like to eat. And I like to gym, and I like to look good. So if you guys like all those things, then maybe hit that subscribe button, or at least minimum drop a like if you're here. If I'm talking to you right now and like you're seeing this, just drop a like, bro. Just drop a like. You know, you're gonna want to mix this up a bit. Mix it up, and you guys might be thinking like, yo, there ain't no way that you eat this as is, like dry, like no seasoning, no sauce, no nothing. And I would say you're right. However, I do use a sauce. So enter Aldi hot sauce. So I guess this would go into how much money I spend. However, this bottle is $1.70, and I'm not really mathing out how much hot sauce I use. So you know what? If you want to add like 10 cents to this meal because of the hot sauce, you can go ahead and do that, but it's not necessary. All right. I know we're penny pinching, but we're not like penny pinching that hard. You know what I mean? I do use a pretty hefty amount of hot sauce. So I do one layer on the top. We'll just drizzle a little bit more hot sauce because, you know, you can never get too much hot sauce. And like I said, it doesn't really add. There's no calories. I mean, there is calories. There's like, actually, no, there's no calories. But I mean, there is sodium. So obviously, it is what it is. You know, you can't escape sodium or else you literally won't eat anything. Once this is done, it looks pretty not appetizing, like to the regular person. This isn't gonna look too appetizing, but I'm telling you it tastes good and the macros are fire. I think I already put the macros up, but if I didn't, I'll just like toss them up right here. And this is the finished product of my rice, tuna, and tilapia bowl. I think it's a 10 out of 10, you know what I mean? Give you a little taste test right here. Get a little bit of everything. You see that? Cheers.
Oh my God, bro.
Fire, dude. What's that Eric the Electric thing? It's like fire. You know what I mean? I'll add it like a fire thing there. Either way, this is meal number 2. I have 2 more like full meals that I eat. I got my dinner, then I got my protein oats that I'm gonna show you guys. Also, I have like my little snacks. So I do a protein bar, a Greek yogurt, and a protein shake. So those are like my snacks, you know what I mean? My protein shakes kind of vary. I'm gonna show you guys the protein powder I have. However, I think today I'm gonna drink a muscle milk because I just have one in my fridge. Muscle milk is kind of expensive, so if you're doing like a cheap diet, you're probably not gonna wanna use that. So I'm gonna show you guys the protein powder, break that down into like how much money you spend because that's probably the most beneficial financial way to do it. I'm gonna eat this because I'm really hungry, especially after that lift. I am so strong right now, bro. When I cut, I might be like sad. I mean, I'm gonna look sick, so that'd be fire, but like I'm gonna be like low-key way weaker than I am right now. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you guys in my next meal. And yeah, goodbye. All right, what's good? So we're back with our next like kind of meal. It's not really a meal. It's more of like a variety of snacks. I'm actually filming this part on my phone because my camera's charging. So you guys know the deal. But I'm actually about to go do my cardio and my dips. So I've been doing 100 dips and 100 push-ups every single day. So I do my dips after I do my 30 minutes cardio. Then I do my push-ups at night. So I'm not gonna do my push-ups yet, but I'm gonna do my dips after my cardio. I don't really have a meal before I do this, but I have just a few different things to get my protein in, you know, make it easy throughout the day. Thing is, actually, I have one of these that I'm gonna drink today, which is 40 grams of protein. Now these are kind of expensive, I won't lie. However, what I usually have for a protein shake. By the way, look at my supplement closet, bro. I got like a whole GNC up in here. This is the protein powder I usually use for my shakes. Now, this is 30 servings, and you could buy this for $30 at Target or anywhere like that, meaning each serving is only $1. When I have a protein shake, I mix it with water and 2 scoops of this. So that's $2 for the protein shake that I have. 48 grams of protein. Whatever. Then, I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of protein bars for free through TikTok Shop because they just send it to me. So I've been having these Aloha bars. Again, these are more expensive than what I used to have. But I'm gonna pop up a picture right here of the protein bars I used to have from Aldi, which these either like right under or about $5 per box, and you get 6 protein bars. So that is, I believe, 83 cents per protein bar, and they're like 15 grams of protein. So that is what I would be having, but I'm having this because I just got them for free. So obviously I'm gonna take that. But the last thing I'm having right now, I did get from Aldi, which is a non-fat Greek yogurt strawberry flavor. Sometimes I'll throw some strawberries in here, like actual ones, sometimes I won't, but today I don't think I'm going to. But I have one of these. These come in a 4-pack, and they're $2.50, which means each one is, I think it's like 63 cents per yogurt. I'm gonna put up right here. So I'm gonna put up the total price. I believe it was around $3 for all this stuff. I'm gonna put it right here though. And then I'm gonna put all the macros of everything I'm having right here so you guys can see. But like I said, these are just kind of like a bunch of just quick protein things I have to get my protein in throughout the day and kind of spread it out. So I'm having this before I go do my cardio and everything like that. But I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in my next meal, which will likely be my actual dinner. So I'll see you then. I just finished my cardio and my dips, so it is now like almost like 6:30, and I got my chicken in the air fryer, my rice, all that stuff. Low key, I'm pissed because I didn't realize I was out of broccoli. I have half a bag of broccoli every day with my dinner, and now I don't have any for today. So I can't even show you guys my broccoli. But just know, with this meal, I usually have half a bag of broccoli, all right? 12 ounces of this chicken breast from Aldi. This is like $8 total. So with the servings that I have about like 3 servings. So that's like $2.60. Again, the rice is only 27 cents for the serving size that I have. The broccoli is usually 70 cents worth of broccoli because the whole bag of broccoli is like $1.50. I was even at ShopRite today, bro, and I didn't get more broccoli. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm so stupid. It's fine, I guess. I'm just got to be a little hungrier today, but it's whatever. Altogether, that's around like $3.50, I believe, for the meal. I'm gonna put it up right here, the exact amount. That's how much I spend on dinner. So once I have all of this ready to go, I will show you guys the finished product, even though you guys won't see the broccoli, unfortunately, just how it is. I don't make the rules, all right? I fucked up. I haven't not had broccoli in so long because the one day I make the video, I don't have the broccoli, but it's whatever. Also, shout out Jimmy Bar for sending me the protein bars, but who the sends protein bars in no box in just a bag? Check this out. Sticker. Oh, it's all strawberry cookies and cream. It's pretty fire. But yeah, these are free. So this is what I mean. I get free protein bars. I'm not gonna buy them, just saying. Either way, I'll see you guys when I have this done and mixed up. But for now, I'll see you then. Goodbye. Alright, so we are back and the food should be done. I believe. Yeah. We got the chicken here. It's good, trust me, all right? Look, I make things the easy way, not the hard way. So I use the air fryer and the microwave for almost every single thing that I make. So, take it or leave it. Do that if you want to. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to, but that's what I do. And guess what? We found some broccoli because apparently I totally forgot that I made the whole pack yesterday and saved some in this Tupperware, which was a very pleasant thing to find. What I'm gonna do now is take this bowl, make my little masterpiece that I do every single day. And boom, just like that, we got the chicken. Also, I did put on Aldi garlic powder. I'll show you guys there. I love garlic powder, you know what I mean? We also have this, which is also good too, not gonna lie. Adobo, all-purpose seasoning, 50% less sodium, watching the sodium intake. Dump this rice into here pretty much. We get every piece of rice because, we're hungry. We don't want to leave any stragglers, or I try not to. Obviously, you can't get every single piece of rice, but you can get most. I'm sorry if this noise makes you want to die, but I gotta do what I gotta do, man, That over a little bit. It is a lot of rice, I won't lie, but you gotta carb up because carbs are a lot more important than people make it seem. Everyone's like, carbs are evil, carbs are evil. No, carbs are energy. So how about you eat some once in a while, because it's gonna actually make your life a lot easier, make your lips a lot better, make you a lot fuller and everything like that. Dump this in. And boom, just like that, we got our main dish for tonight. Half bag of broccoli, 12 ounces of chicken, 1 cup of rice. Obviously now, we gotta add the hot sauce because we're not psychopaths, you know what I mean? And this is where I kind of mix it together, I like to appreciate it, get the nice presentation down, but after, I enjoy the presentation, I gotta mix it up because it's so much easier to eat. Also, if you want, definitely feel free to add a little bit more seasoning on once you finish cooking. You can be generous too, treat yourself a little bit. Not everything's not everything has to be so, either way. Drizzle a little bit more hot sauce on this. A lot more hot sauce. Gotta clean that up. Other than that, we're pretty much good to go. You know what I mean? We got the dinner here. And after this, we only got one more thing to eat, and that's our protein oats. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make that. It's on my TikTok, but I'm gonna show you guys again how to make it. And I'm gonna show you guys a little end product. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the full day of eating. Hope you guys have been enjoying this video. Again, if you are, and for some reason you're not subscribed, because I feel like, I get a decent amount of views on some of my videos, and it doesn't seem like everyone's subscribing. So if you aren't, feel free to subscribe. Also, drop a like, drop a comment too if what you guys think about my meals, what you guys eat throughout the day, how you get your protein in, whatever it is. Also, just let me know what you guys want to see, because, I'm just here to make videos for you guys. So let me know. I'm going to eat this and enjoy this. And I'm going to pop the macros of this whole meal right here so you guys can see what we are putting into our body. I'll see you guys for the protein oats. Goodbye. It is 8:55 at night. Honestly, usually I do have this meal later on in the day. However, it's just how the cookie crumbles today. So I'm having it at 8:55. It's actually pretty simple. So I just take these oats that I got from Aldi. By the way, I use half a cup of these oats. So for the total price that I pay for this per meal is 13 cents. 13 cents worth of oats. So that's right here. And then the protein powder I use is right here. I know it's kind of sus, it's in a bag, but it's because actually when I was opening the box that the bag came in, I cut, damn, that TV's loud. I cut the bag and then I had to transfer it, or else it would have been unusable. But pretty much, it's cinnamon bun flavored vegan protein powder. I'm not really sure exactly what the price was. This I got for free. However, I'm gonna go with just the same price as my other protein powder, which would be $1 per scoop, and I only use 1 scoop. So we're going with $1 plus the 13 cents. This meal is only $1.13 to make per day. That is insane. You guys cannot have any excuse not to have protein oats if it's $1.13 a day. No one can tell me otherwise. Anyway, got my bowl right here. So like I said, we're putting in half a cup of oats into the bowl. Then you actually want to put in a full cup of water into the half a cup of oats. And then you want to, got my rainbow spoon, and then you just want to mix that up a little bit. Pretty simple. This is pretty simple, I won't lie. You know what I mean? Put that into the microwave for a minute, 30 seconds. Let that heat up. I'll see you guys when that's all heated. All right, so boom, that is done. So we gotta take that out of the microwave. It's a little stiff. So honestly, I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Then you just gotta put in a scoop of protein powder. Like, you can use any protein powder when it comes to this. It's just, I like flavored protein powder because obviously it just makes it taste better, but you can use whatever you want. Like, you can use vanilla, chocolate, anything like that. I just like special flavored ones because it just makes it taste better, like cinnamon, or I have ones like pancake, different things like that. But that's besides the point. That's when you're getting fancy with it. You don't gotta get fancy with it. You just gotta get it done. That's what matters. You don't gotta, be doing all that extra shit. You just gotta be doing the shit in general, so you actually get jacked and super cool. So with that being said, gotta mix that up a little bit. Oh, this is a great consistency right here. Great forearm workout too, because this stuff is not easily stirrable. But as you can see, this is kind of like the consistency we're at right now. It's kind of like cake doughy, you know what I mean? Like when you're mixing like the batter of like a cake, but it's oats, so what's up with that? Anyway, put this back in the microwave for another minute and 30 seconds. Wipe off this grody spoon, and now we wait. Anyway, this is done. Protein oats is completed. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, macros right here of the whole protein oats bowl. Boom. Not bad. And just like that, that is a full day of eating in my life to stay relatively healthy and look relatively good. So with that being said, I'm going to hit you guys with an outro after I eat this, or maybe tomorrow, maybe not tonight, we'll see. But I'm gonna hit you guys with an outro, going over exactly how much I spent for the day, because I doubt you guys did the math yet, and exactly the macros for the whole entire day that I've eaten, just so I can show you guys that eating healthy is not expensive, doesn't really take that long, doesn't take too much effort, and it's very easily accessible to any single person with any kind of job. So with that being said, I'm gonna eat this, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in the outro. Again, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye. All right, so it's like probably a week later than when I recorded the rest of that video, and I'm finishing editing right now. So it's actually going out tomorrow on Friday. However, I've got to record an outro, so I'm doing that right now. But either way, This is the total price that I spent for a full day of eating right here. Total price of everything I ate. This is the total macros of all the meals that I ate. So you can see how much I spent to get these macros and have a full day of eating in my life. Other than that, this video is over. So thank you for watching. Obviously, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. And let me know if you found this video helpful. And if you guys want more like helpful videos, whatever it is that I, tips I can give you guys. Either way, hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. And yeah, I'll see you then. Goodbye.